Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the sometimes wild and wacky world of corporate filings. You won't believe what we found in this latest report. It is packed with some spicy market plays and, well, let's just say things are getting interesting. Before we dive in, if you like getting the real scoop on what companies are up to, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to join a community of fellow financial sleuths, our Discord server link is in the description below. This report comes from Trump Media and Technology Group Corp. You know, the company behind Truth Social. Now, they filed what is called a Form 8, which is basically a heads up about important events happening right now. Think of it as a breaking news alert for investors. The big date here is the 13th of January 2026. What they're telling us about is how their common stock is traded. It is listed on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol DJT, and also on the New York Stock Exchange, also as DJT. They also have these things called redeemable warrants. Basically, these are options that give people the right to buy shares of the company's stock at a specific price, which is $11.5 in this case. And just like their stock, these warrants are also traded on both the NASDAQ and the NYSE under the ticker DJTW. Now, the main reason for this filing is to share a press release that came out on the 13th of January 2026. This press release is a pretty big deal because it is part of what is called Regulation FD disclosure. So this press release is essentially their official announcement. It is telling everyone what is going on. What this filing is doing is making sure that everyone, big investors and small investors alike, gets the same information at the same time. They are not filing the press release itself as part of the official financial statements, but it is being shared as an exhibit. This is pretty standard practice to distribute important company news. Scroll exhibit number 7. This brings us to the exhibits, which are the supporting documents. Exhibit 99.1 is the press release dated the 13th of January 2026, and then There's exhibit 104, which is the cover page interactive data file. This is essentially a digital version of the report that can be read by computers. It is all about making information more accessible and machine readable. And finally, we get to the signature. This report is signed by Scott Glabe, who holds the important titles of General Counsel and Secretary. This signature means that the company is officially submitting this report and confirming that the information within it is accurate to the best of their knowledge. Now, what is truly interesting here isn't so much the technicalities of the filing itself, but the context that this report is filed on the 13th of January 2026. This is after the company has already been public for some time. Typically, an 8K is for really significant events. In this case, it appears to be related to a press release, which points to them announcing something noteworthy. However, this filing itself doesn't give us the juicy financial details or major strategic shifts. It is more of a procedural filing to ensure compliance while releasing information to the public. Without seeing the actual press release that is Exhibit 99.1, we can only speculate about the breaking news they are announcing. It could be anything from a new partnership, a significant business update, or a change in their offerings. Given the company's history and market position, any announcement from them is likely to draw significant attention and could impact their stock price. So, what does this all mean for Trump Media and Technology Group Corp? This filing, in essence, is about transparency and ensuring all investors have access to the same information. It reinforces that the company is actively managing its public communications. The fact that they are using an 8K to disclose a press release suggests the content of that release is considered material information that the market needs to know promptly. The dual listing of their stock and warrants on major exchanges, like the NASDAQ and NYSE, highlights their presence in the broader financial ecosystem. While this specific filing is more procedural, it sets the stage for understanding what new information the company is sharing with its stakeholders. The real story would be in the press release itself. Without it, we're left with the framework of disclosure, not the details of the announcement. Ultimately, Trump Media and Technology Group Corp is navigating the public markets, and these filings are a mandatory part of that journey. They've got their stock and warrants trading, and they're using the proper channels to keep the public informed. The key takeaway for investors is always to look at the accompanying exhibits when you see an 8K, because that is where the substance of the news usually lies. Alright, that is our quick decode of this filing. What do you think this announcement could be? Let us know in the comments below if you found this breakdown helpful. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate insights. And don't forget to join our Discord community using the link in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next decode.